This is the Unit 2B test review solution video for problems 6 and 7. We need to take a look at what this question is letting us know. So if you look at the very last question, which can give you an idea what it's asking for how much money will be in the account when you turn 20. So right off the bat, we know that the 20 is our time. The next thing we know that we should look at really in addition to the question would be the fact that it says compounded continuously. When we have that, we are using PERT, where P is the principal or the present value that we're starting with. E is the number 2.71, blah, 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 blah. R is the rate, and T is the time. So we have the time. If you look at this 4%, we know our rate is 4%, but we have to convert that to its decimal representation. The other thing we know is the fact that your grandmother deposited $10. That is our present value that we're going to be working with. So now we have all the pieces, and we are going to find out how much will be in the account when you turn 20. So we have all the pieces we need to figure this out. So let's go ahead and plug those in. So we are figuring out A. We know the amount we're depositing is 10. That's our present value. And then we have the number E, and it's going to be raised to the rate times 20. So we have our R is the 0.04, and our time is the 20. And when we put all of this into our calculator and calculate it, we end up with $22.26. So one thing real quick, you have to be careful how you place this part, the exponent, in the calculator. You have to be very careful that you're putting in those times each other, so you might need some additional parentheses. All right, that's number 6. Let's take a look at number 7. So it's a similar situation where we are calculating an amount after a certain period of time. So again, we are looking at the question at the end of the problem to actually see what we need to find. And again, we are finding how much money would it be after he woke up and 20 years later. So again, we have the time is 20. Now, we need to look at how it is compounding. The one above was continuously. This one is saying quarterly. So what that means is our end value is 4. Let me go ahead and write out the calculation on this. It would be our present value 1 plus R divided by that n raised to the n times the time. So what all do we know here? Rip Van Winkle fell asleep after depositing $175. So that is our present value that is going to grow and compound. And it says it has offering 5% interest rate. So this again is our rate of 5% converted to decimal 0.05. So now we have everything we need. We are going to put it into the formula. So our present value was that 175 we have the 1 plus our rate is the 0.05, and this is divided by our compounding when amount. And in this case, it is a 4, and we are raised to that 4 times our 20 for the time. Again, you guys, be sure and be careful how you enter that exponent into your calculator. Now, you might want to put it in your calculator as different parts to figure out. You can also enter all of this into your calculator at once, basically how it reads left to right. So how much do we end up with after we calculate that? $472.76. So don't forget, everybody, to be sure and include the cents like we did in number 6 and we do in number 7. See you next time, you guys. Have a great day.